Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 18, 2022. It can be somewhat challenging to integrate your needs for mental stimulation with attention to your responsibilities today, but not impossible. Today's Mercury-Saturn minor challenge is useful for identifying flaws so they can be edited and fixed. Still, it can be problematic if this same energy is applied to personal connections. Watch for being too critical or self-critical today. There can be benefits from focusing on your practical affairs and uncomplicated matters. With today's moon, you want to get comfortable or build upon already in-progress ideas and projects. Cancer gives energy to the 5th house and gives you a lot of dreaminess and romanticism, so you tend to idealize your partner, which is not sensible. The good thing is that your solar Gemini gives you the balance with his cunning and sagacity, so you don't fool yourself. Today you will feel the need to contact relatives who live far away. It's often easy to lose touch with loved ones who live in another state. Communicating regularly requires extra effort. Today you will enjoy calling an uncle or a brother. Or maybe you should email your favorite cousin. Don't forget about old friends either. It can be fun exchanging news with that old friend from college or school. You recently met someone you already carry in your heart. If it continues on the same path, you might be thrilled with how this new relationship is turning out. Your freedom is dear to you, but you will know how to find the right compromises. The natives of the couple sign will have to be careful not to let routine set in. Be creative. If there's already water in the gas, take a quiet moment to talk things over and sort out the things that are bothering you. You will improve your relationships, that's for sure. All your energy is stretched towards passion and the desire to cherish. You have an innate sense of attracting a loved one. Your love weather radiates all day to fill you with happiness. Luck is on your side. What more? In a relationship, your partner no longer seems to resist your magnetism. A magical day is looming. You divinely take on your torrid duo and submerge yourself in the sensual vertigo of love. What vein? Where is all of your energy going? Where have you been dismissing and neglecting your self-worth? Single or taken, you must be incredibly discerning at this time, especially when it comes to financial assets you share with a significant other. However, if you're in the process of getting to know someone, it's important for you to start reflecting on the overall value they bring to your life, as opposed to jumping to conclusions. Mercury in Aries in your communications sector would easily lead to that type of scenario. Check and triple-check financial contracts, and sleep on them if you have to. You can do it all. Although it can be daunting to think that you can handle whatever life throws at you, just know that it is possible to meet each commitment head-on. As Venus in Pisces squares the North Node in Scorpio today, you may be surprised how you can delegate and organize accordingly. Venus is sweetening your identity, making you incredibly attractive to each person you work with. So, the square with the North Node indicates that how you come across to your colleagues could make a positive difference in the destiny of your professional lifestyle. The moon is not only spending its final hours in your income sector aligned with Jupiter and Neptune, but with perfect timing. Not only are the planets of luck and dreams just days away from aligning, with the Sun and Mercury gone and Venus not returning until next week, this is a chance to step back from the coalface and focus on the big picture. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? Weird. Things were so supremely great there for a couple of days, but today you feel a touch grumpy. Okay, you feel really grumpy. Lay low. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed. Be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. The aspect at play reminds us that there are always two ways to do something, if not more. You can either work out or not. You can eat healthy food or not. Then there are decisions we make unconsciously. How do you sit in your chair when you work? Do you use good posture, with a strong back and the abdominal muscles slightly flexed? Or do you slouch and let your shoulders cave in? Pay attention while you still have a choice. On this day, consider that artistic expression can happen in many ways. It isn't always about drawing a picture, singing a song, playing music, or acting in a play. The way that you arrange your home or office is an artistic expression. How you dress and do your hair is also. Each thing you do is an expression of you and your choices of style. Never worry about not being artistic. Rest assured you are. If you have an occasion coming up, why not put some of this talent to use by making something? Our eyes in the sky. The Scorpio moon links up with wild card Uranus, which can infuse the day with a jolt of energy. Your emotions might not be the most predictable now, so take some time to do a grounding meditation or stretch before you continue with your day. Luckily, the energy here doesn't encounter much discord, so any surprises are likely to be good ones. Unfortunately, we could begin to see some cosmic conflict unfold later due to the changeable emotions that Uranus brings. This could make you feel as though your emotions are being repressed, and staying on top of your routine could prove difficult. If you're having a hard time managing your time, remember to be gentle and patient with yourself and others. You could also find that people are more standoffish now, but it's important that you not take this personally. It likely has nothing to do with you. Watch out for emotional spending right now as well. Don't blow your budget if you find yourself perusing your favorite online stores. As the evening rolls in, the energy becomes much more easygoing, and you'll have the opportunity to relax and release any stress or tension from the day. In the morning, the Scorpio moon aligns with Uranus, provoking erratic behavior. We might receive information that prompts us to act out of character. Perhaps an intuitive or psychic hit demands that we suddenly shift the way we are doing things. As with any reactive impulse, we should seek to determine the origin of the stimulus. Are we leading with intention or allowing ourselves to be led out of anxiety? Are we permitting triggering feelings to hijack our decision-making abilities? We might be faced with an outside event over which we have no control. Conflicts with family members can be the culprit, in which case it is always reasonable to ask for time to process before coming to the table to have a difficult discussion. Ceres in Gemini assists us in nurturing through speech, conversation, and holding space for others' opinions, nuances, and quirks. Yet Gemini care is not a matter of parroting, but of celebrating variety. We are not helpful when we mindlessly agree with another's opinions or chosen courses of action. We assist by offering our own perspective as a point of comparison. We assist by showing up, speaking our truth, and being a good listener for another who is questioning their personal process. Remember that advice does not need to be sugar-coated to be impactful. Being ourselves is the best way to be a support system. Oftentimes, others will find answers on their own if their conversational partner is present as they unpack their concerns.